research found even more amazing news regarding cannabis and CBD, cannabidiol. There was a woman who had stage 3B cancer, lung cancer, a little bit worse than mine, and it's documented. She was out of San Francisco General, and her oncologist has been there for 25 years. I don't recall his name, but the crux of it was she was facing 2 lobectomies, 3 super enlarged lymph nodes. She was cancer-ridden. And this is the fun part. She was taking CBD oil, just little tiny amounts in a capsule every day for the first 3.5 months. Same protocol I went under, the chemo and the radiation. At the end of it, they did the CT scan to see if surgery was viable. Here's where it gets real fun. The surgeons called her up and said, we need to come in, you need to have the surgery. Something's going on in there, we need to find out what it is. They opened her up, and they found that the cancer on one lung was just scar tissue. They left that lung alone. The 3 super enlarged lymph nodes were necrotic. They were dead, they were eating themselves, and all the tissue around them was healthy. Here's the fun part. The main tumor on her other lung, it was necrotic. It was eating itself to nothing. They took out about a little larger than a golf ball size out of her lung, and they removed those 3 lymph nodes, and that's all they did to her. And she's fine. They interviewed her doctor immediately after there, and he said, this is amazing. He had other patients going through the same treatment. They didn't have those results.
That was the only difference, was the CBD oil.
The only variable was the CBD oil. This stuff has been proven to not only cure cancer, but also eliminate epileptic seizures by 99%. It's written down, it's documented. 2 years ago, the front page of our Detroit News, the youngest Michigan medical marijuana patient was epileptic. He was taking CBD oil. His seizures were reduced by 99% in severity and frequency. Another case of a little 5-year-old girl, and this is what really breaks a person's heart. She had over 300 seizures a day. They were terrible. She was always wearing headgear, she couldn't go out, she was always bruised, and she was always doped up to the max. Her parents were tired of that. They went to Colorado, they got CBD oil for her. Within the first few days, her symptoms were gone. She'd had maybe 1 or 2 seizures a week. And she could go, a year later they did a follow-up. She was outside playing, laughing, she didn't wear the headgear, didn't have to take all this stuff. She was a normal little 6-year-old girl. And it made you cry to see that a simple little extract could give this girl her life back. It's just amazing.
So tell me,